Hey, Kid Nation. Welcome to KiddNation Extra.
What up?
The day before Halloween.
It is.
Tomorrow we'll probably be in costumes.
Yep.
Are y'all?
Yeah, I think so. I'll wear
good.
something. I'll find some.
I'm gonna go spooky on it.
I'm just going to find some. I sucked this year at Halloween. A little weird year for us.
I
Yeah?
forgive you.
Yeah.
Usually you do the whole family
Oh, the
theme
football
costume.
We had just with my mother-in-law and Kinsey has been really helping with what's going on with our neighbor too, so that hit her hard because Kinsey loves Halloween almost as much as Jenna. I think Jenna beats her, but yeah, my wife's a big fan of Halloween.
Yeah, I get it though. Sometimes, life comes in the way.
Yeah, but we'll be back at it again next year. I think we'll be back on board with everything going on. Oh, there's apparently something really cool going on Halloween.
What's that?
There's going to be some shooting stars.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's going to be the Southern Torrids meteor shower. Peaks at the end of October, so anyone watching would be able to get a glimpse of 7 or so bright shooting stars every hour.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, so it's not going to be witches on brooms. It's going to be cool shooting stars.
Okay.
So if you look up there and you see that, that's what's going on.
All right.
And I saw this cool article on BuzzFeed because I love when they do surveys, and it takes you back to your childhood. And they were talking about parents and how strict your parents were because, Halloween around the corner and do your parents let you go by yourself? Or are you one of those kids that went alone? And so they got into the topic of how strict were your parents?
Okay.
Now, would you say you had very strict parents out or reasonable?
Very reasonable. We had rules, of course, but I've seen parents that are way more strict than mine, so I wouldn't call them really, really strict. What about you, Kelly?
Mine were reasonable. I
Yeah.
didn't give them any reason to be strict. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a rule follower.
I was a rule follower. I mean, I had rules and I was disciplined, but no, they were pretty chill.
I would say mine were pretty strict when it came to school and grades. But aside from that, I think they were reasonable. I'd say leaning more towards the strict side because they wanted me to do well and we didn't live in the best neighborhood. So I think they were trying to shield me from being out there. What about you, Jenna?
Mine were lenient. Not like, I don't know where my daughter is lenient. I don't care. But just my mom always said I never gave her a reason to distrust me or worry. I was actually more rebellious as I've gotten older.
Yeah.
I was a really good kid. I played sports all the time. I was an only child too, so they didn't have anyone to be scarred by or to know what
you would be doing?
what it was like. But yeah, she always said and I just always said until you gave me a reason to not trust you, it was fine.
You have to be at home when the city light came on?
Yeah. When the lights came on outside, that's when you had to
That's when
run
you know
home. You
you
better
got-
run home.
Yeah.
Or if my mom had to be within yelling distance. Or I had to be within yelling distance of my mom since we lived in an apartment complex. So she would scream her loudest.
What'd she yell?
My name.
Oh, okay.
Jose Roberto! Like that. I would have to be able to hear it. And if I didn't come within 30 seconds or so or a minute, then my butt would be in trouble because she knew I'd be doing something wrong. But
Too far.
the questions they asked on BuzzFeed were, did your parents ever ground you? I would say we're probably 4 for 4 in here.
Oh, yeah.
I got grounded.
Sure.
I got grounded for protecting my mom once.
Oh, yeah.
I punched a kid who called my mom fat.
Yeah, I remember you telling that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I got grounded for a month. I'm like, I was protecting you.
I didn't get grounded. I just got spanked.
That's kind of like a grounding. But
No,
you
it's
got to
not.
still going out.
Completely opposite.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah,
So
no,
you didn't, but you didn't get grounded.
not that I can recall.
Oh wow.
Not that I can
had some
recall.
grounded.
But, we just didn't have, what were they going to ground me from? I didn't have a cell phone.
Playing in the ditch outside.
Yeah, you can't go play in that ditch for a week.
Yeah.
No, I just get a spanking and it'd be over.
Oh, that's cool. Jenna, did you ever get grounded?
My mom said grounding didn't work on me or go to your room didn't work on me because I always sat in my room alone anyway.
Yeah.
The
So
punishment was to bring you out of your room.
Yes,
Right.
so
Go
when
play.
I got arrested when I was 14 at the Allman Brothers concert, I had to do community service.
Okay.
So I didn't get grounded because I loved being home. So yeah, I had to go do community service.
This was pretty shocking because only 54% of the 50,000 people that they surveyed said they got grounded.
Really?
Only half. I would think that would be way higher, but apparently parents were not
Well,
grounding
I think
people.
the correct punishment, I'm not a parent, is taking away. Like sitting in my room reading books was my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
So going to your room was such a treat for me. Like it was my happy place. So I guess cleaning my room was kind of a punishment. I didn't
Yeah.
like cleaning, but you have to take away what.
A phone,
Like,
video
I didn't watch
games.
TV. Yeah, I didn't really watch TV. I
Right.
liked to play outside and I liked to read books in my room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
I'd want to sit in my room and pout and cry and be alone. And my dad would say, come out here and sit in the family room with us. So I have to sit there
Yeah.
on the couch
She'd take my books away.
Or
I'd be
sit
like,
there.
my
It was awful.
books, my books.
What about, were you allowed to watch rated R movies as a kid?
No, PG I could.
I was. Jenna, I know you were. I was.
I was. My mom struggled with it. I loved scary things, though.
And you got to understand, my mom was a teen mom, so she had friends over, and whatever I wanted to watch, she'd let me as long as I didn't bother them. So I got to watch the rated R movies.
I don't think I did. My mom wasn't a big movie goer anyway, because she'd always fall asleep. But even on TV or whatnot, no, if it's dirty, she wouldn't have us watching it.
56% of the 50,000 people polled were allowed to watch rated R movies as kids.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, I think you could. It's just based on your kid. You know if your kid's going to go out there and take the wrong idea from those movies. Yeah. Did you have a bedtime as a kid going all the way to high school?
Not a set bedtime that I can recall.
I don't either. I don't recall either.
I think I did, but, I'd get sleepy and go on and go.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed or whatever.
Yeah.
They said 81% of those people did, and 30% of the same people had a bedtime in high school from their parents.
Oh, I didn't have a bedtime in high school.
I don't think I did.
It was just, it was on me. My parents were big believers in personal responsibility.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do that with my daughter, and I don't know that I'm as effective as they were, but I just suffer the consequences.
Right. Like, my mom would be like, if you're going to stay up and watch a movie all night, you're going to be tired tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm failing at showing my son the value of money. And I don't know how to do it because I try to tell him money's really important and saving everything, and he has a piggy bank.
No, till he works.
At that age, the concept.
He won't know till he works for it.
Well, here's why. Because I remember when I was a kid, I lost a tooth. I couldn't wait to put that tooth under my pillow for the tooth fairy so I could get my money, and I would save that money so I could buy my Ninja Turtle action figures. My son just lost a tooth and just left it on the kitchen counter. And has not bothered to put it under his pillow. And I keep telling him.
That means he has everything he wants.
Yeah. I told him, I'm like, dude, don't you want to get your money? And he goes, no, I'm good on money right now. Like, what, dude?
Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe teach him this. Put the tooth in the piggy bank so that when he
later on,
need some
trade
money,
it in.
Yeah, redeem it.
Okay, that could be right. But yeah, I thought that article was pretty good. It's at BuzzFeed if you want to go check it out and relive your childhood days when it comes to how strict your parents were. But we'll get to the question of the day from Tyler. I know that Jenna loves Halloween, but what is everyone else's favorite holiday? Everyone else's favorite holiday.
Well, of course, Christmas. I mean, isn't that the give up
Yeah.
answer though?
Well, let's take Christmas out of the equation.
I do love
then.
Thanksgiving. I really do, because I love when all the family gets together. I want to, start traditions, but it's hard being from a divorced family situation where you don't have the kids every time, and it's your off year, so what do? There's no stability there with traditions anymore.
I think if I'm going to take out Christmas, like we said, I'd probably go with Memorial Day because
party time.
It's yes, of course, the
beginning of summer.
Yes, the beginning of summer. You start barbecuing. You go to the lake, or in my case, for several years, probably 10, 11 years, I would go to Mexico. That would always be my weekend to go to Mexico. Would be Memorial Day weekend. So if we're going to take Christmas out, then I'll go with that one.
I didn't really have very many fond memories from holidays, but I think if I were to choose one, it'd be New Year's.
Yeah.
Because I always found that to be
favorite.
So exciting that it's a brand new year.
And your favorite New Year's song?
Old Lang Sang.
Old Lang Sang.
Old Lang Sang.
Old Lang Sang.
Yeah, that's my favorite song.
I do love the feeling that it's a fresh start every January 1st. It's fresh. You get a new calendar. You do daytime planner, the possibilities, what the year holds. And then about January 15th, 16th,
you give up.
This is just like last year.
But as a kid, I remember just thinking, I got to stay up past midnight with my parents.
Yeah.
And now as an adult, I get to kiss my wife and stuff, which is pretty dope. But yeah, those are our favorite. Those are our favorite holidays. If you want to be the question of the day, drop it in the comments section. We'll be back tomorrow with some love letters to Kelly. We have our medium Lisa joining the show and doing some readings on us, and also Beat the Bank Extreme at 7:10 and 8:10 Central. We'll see you tomorrow, Kid Nation.